7.2 in the Amplify book. And so we're going to start with just putting our big ideas down. So that's going to go on page 8. So on page 8 we're going to write Unit 7.2, Big Ideas. Okay, and remember we did this in 7.1 as well, so let's take a look back and make sure we kind of keep that same format. You can see that we wrote the 4 big ideas in 7.1. It's a little bit fuzzy there, but we'll see if we can get it. Alright, got it focused there. So our first big idea in 7.2 is proportional relationships in tables. Okay? So we're going to figure out where we're going to see this in our book and where we're going to see this in our notes. We're going to see this in lessons 1 through 4 in our Amplify book. This is going to be quiz 1. Our notes in your notebook are going to be pages 9, and we'll see if we add more to that. And then summaries in your book. Let me pull up your book and see where those are. Those are on pages 98, 105, 111, and 118. So remember, if you want to go back and reread what some of these are about, you can read those summaries. Okay, our second big idea is going to be proportional relationships. In equations. This one's going to cover lessons 5 through 10, and we're going to skip 6. We're going to do quiz number 2. Our notes in our notebook, we're not sure what pages those are going to be yet because we have to figure out what pages this ends on. And then our summaries in the book are on pages 124, 137, 143, 151, and 157. So that one's going to cover a few. We're also going to review single-step equations in that big idea. Okay, our third big idea is proportional relationships in graphs. So you notice we're just really talking about proportional relationships. We're just looking at it from lots of different ways. This is going to be lessons 11 through 15. You notice we're probably going to skip 16. I'm not sure if we're going to have a quiz on that, so we're going to leave that one blank. Notes in our notebook, we don't know yet. And summaries. Now remember, this page is a really great place for you to look if you struggled on a quiz. You can look back to this page and ask yourself, what is it that I could work on? If you struggled on the quiz number 2, you could come back here and say, oh, where are my notes? And I'm going to go back and read all of these summaries. If you struggled on this part of the test, it's proportional relationships in graph, you can go back. Or if you're studying for the test, you could read all of these summaries. They're really quick, right? So the summaries for proportional relationships in graphs are 165, 173, 180, 186, and 193. So I'll do another video that starts our next notes, but this would just be our 7.2 big ideas.